Black film The House of the Clock in Its Walls a couple months ago, thinking it'd be a funny movie for kids because the plot revolves around a 10-year-old who gets to go live with his zany uncle, Jack Black. But the rest of the story is that Jack Black is a warlock, and he ends up teaching the 10-year-old how to also become a warlock via spell books with pages that look like they were taken straight out of Manly P. Hall's The Secret Teachings of All Ages. So you have real symbols being used. They're not making it up. They're not using fake made-up stuff for the sake of Hollywood. They're using real stuff. And sorry for the spoiler, but the 10-year-old ends up participating in a necromancy blood ritual on screen, which brings back Kyle MacLachlan, who's an even more powerful evil warlock, who the plot says was given a deadly spell to destroy the whole world by entering into a blood pact with a fallen angel straight out of the Book of Enoch. Okay? They're not even trying to make stuff up. They're talking about these things. And not to spoil it for you even more, but in the end, the kid defeats Kyle MacLachlan and gets back at his bullies with magic, and then gets the girl, because he's a cool warlock now, which I personally think sends a much more blatant, straightforward message to today's kids in one film than all 7 Harry Potter books and the ensuing movies ever did.
They didn't just imply that he learned all this magic, the audience learned it too, at least in as much as subliminal messages go straight into your brain's register, and they just flash through a bunch of, like you said, real occultic symbols, and now the audience has those in their brain, including kids and everybody, just as the characters in the story do.
Take a guess why this scene was cut. You have Jack Black's warlock character quizzing his 10-year-old nephew on what is the lesser key of Solomon. And the kid answers that it's a spell book that contains 144 spells to summon and control demons. And then the kid asks if demons are real, to which his warlock uncle just kind of makes a face and doesn't say anything at all, and then proceeds to give him a whole bunch more books to learn. And if you pause it real quick, you'll notice that one of the very last books on the stack is the Lesser Key of Solomon. And like I said, the stuff in this movie is not make-believe for a kid's movie. The Lesser Key of Solomon is a real book. And if you check out Wikipedia, which is ever so helpful with information on this, it's actually an anonymous grimoire on demonology to, just like the kid said, summon demons. It was compiled in the mid-17th century and translated and republished in more modern times by Aleister Crowley. Wikipedia has the names of some of the demons that you can supposedly summon with this book, including Baal. Okay? So that's a scene they were considering putting in this film, and it got cut. And I just wonder, was it cut because even the people making the movie realized that was just way, way too far? Or was it just cut for time? And that's what's happening everywhere. They're not just showing this stuff to people. They're teaching it. It's an education in this stuff. How about Sabrina the Teenage Witch? You guys remember Sabrina. You remember Sabrina the